Have you ever had someone or seen someone promising double your money in a week, in a month, in 3 months, in a very short space of time? Let's talk about why that's a red flag. Hi there, my name is Zizo Sifuba. I am a registered financial advisor. I work in South Africa, and today I want to briefly talk about how to protect yourself from investment scams, and I want to give a little more information on how to look out for such, and explain the importance of checking that the people you are working with are actually licensed to give you advice. So let's start with what is an investment scam. It will be a scheme that promises unrealistic returns or uses deceit to get people to part with their money. They will use buzzwords like guaranteed returns, exclusive opportunity, very few spots, or there's still a lot of spots. It just depends on how the scheme is or scam is basically shaped. They will promise no risk. Now they use buzzwords like we use AI to do whatever it is that they say they do. So some common types of investment scams will be pyramid schemes or Ponzi schemes, fake forests, or crypto traders. Let's talk a little about the pyramid schemes and the Ponzi schemes. So these will rely on recruitment. So you put in money, but for that money to make you more money, you have to bring in more like people. So I bring my 300 rands and I need to bring 5 people to bring 300 rands, and then I'm going to get 1.2 out of that. So basically the money is coming from the people I've just recruited. That is a scam. Company like that will not even be authorized to operate in South Africa or to be doing investments, because that's not even an investment. So the money depends on new people being recruited. For you to make money, you have to bring in new people, otherwise there's no other source of income. Their business model is basically recruiting. It's called a pyramid scheme. Think about it. It looks like a pyramid. You at the top, you that one person at the top who's bringing more people who are bringing other people, and then that's how you are making the most money. So the person at the top will make the most money, while the people at the bottom will be getting the crumbs or not getting anything. Then there's the forex or crypto scams that are out there. Please listen carefully. I am not saying trading forex or crypto is a scam, but there are forex scams and crypto scams out there. Quickly, if you want to make money by trading forex, you will find a platform that is authorized to operate in South Africa. You will put in your money there, you will start trading. I am assuming that you have done all your homework, you have studied what you are trying to do. That is how the trading will work. But now you get your neighbor who has made money because they put in money with a company that trades for them, and then they have to recruit other people to make money from that platform. That is how these scams will be shaped. Again, recruitment is usually very important with these, or some of them, they're just here to collect your money and leave. They won't even ask you to recruit, and you will think this is the best thing that has ever happened to me. I'm going to put in 5,000 rands. At the end of the month, my 5,000 will be 10,000 or will be 15,000. They will guarantee you that. They will make a guarantee like that. So watch out for those. Crypto is not a scam. Forex is not a scam. Trading shares is not a scam. But there are people who use those to actually start their schemes. Possibly they're not even trading, they just have a platform that they've provided for people to just register and see their names and see, like, have your back office, all the fancy stuff, which is not even fancy if you think about it. Just a website. But yes, do look out for those. So they will, when they advertise, they will show the fancy cars they bought from these schemes, from making money from these schemes. They will show you screenshots of the payouts and things like that to actually get you to sign up. So these will be like your get rich quick schemes. And how to spot such scams? Are they offering guaranteed returns? Guaranteed returns is not something that comes easily, and it's not that it's something that everyone offers. And you will notice with a guaranteed, if you're working with a legit company, you will have to be invested for maybe 5 years. And the returns will not be, we will double your money. You'll find that they're offering 10%, 11% return, something like that. But with these scams, you'll find that they are promising to double your money. That's 100% returns. That is not something that is easy to achieve, because if you are trading, you know that you will have losses, you will also have gains. So there are no guarantees that you will just make money. And then the person recruiting you, you will see that this person has been trained to put pressure on people. No, get in today. That it's always urgent. It's always urgent for you to get in. Of course, they know that for them to make money, you have to get in. So they're gonna have to pressure you. This person might not even be aware that they are actually recruiting you into a scam. They might be just another gullible person who wants to make quick money. That's all there is to it. But be aware of such things. And then the most important one, are they licensed with the FSCA? Anyone who's dealing with financial services in South Africa has to be licensed with the FSCA. They will have to have an FSCA number. You can always ask people for that. Any financial advisor, for example, who comes up to you will come with a letter that shows you who they work for, what their experience is, what categories they can work under, and all those things. I know you people don't read these things, but that information is there when you're working with a financial advisor. If you didn't see it, you can always request it. And they should have it. It will even have the FSCA number. You can then even go and check on the FSCA to see, is this company still active? Is this a legit company? Are they there, or did I just populate a letter that shows that I am with the FSCA, this is what I can do, blah, 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 blah. So you can actually just go to the FSCA website to check for that information. Is the business model vague or based on just recruiting others? That's another thing you should check, because you'll find that they come with this business model, but everything is just based on you bringing in people. That's it. You bringing in people. If you're not bringing in people, you will not make money, but you have actually put in money. And if you can think about it, when we talk about these pyramid schemes, it's just you buying money from other people. That's it. You bring in money and you bring people, and then they pay you. That's all it is. So look out for those. Can you verify their registration? Check their record and even their physical address. Like, where's this company registered? Are they on the FSCA? How long have they been around? Who are the people who own this company that I'm going to put my 10,000 rands in, or my 300 rands a month in? They usually don't come in that form because they want quick money. They will usually not ask for a monthly contribution. I'm not saying there won't be others, there won't be any there that ask for a monthly contribution, but they usually just ask for a once-off amount, or if you want to reinvest, you have to buy another spot with more money, something like that. So going back to the FSCA, where do you check? How do you actually check the legitimacy of the company you're dealing with, or the financial advisor? It could be a financial advisor in some cases that is actually trying to scam you. So you go to the FSCA website, which will be www.fsca.co.za. I'm going to leave a link, and then you can actually check if someone is registered there. So the FSP, that financial services provider, or actually the advisor you are working with. So I encourage you to actually Google these companies. You can even put like scam or complaints to see what comes up. Like when you Google them, just Google and then see scam, complaints, things like that. But again, the most important thing, are they authorized to do the work they are doing in South Africa? If they're not, you shouldn't work with them, because if they are legit, why are they not registered with the FSCA? Why are they not licensed to do what they are doing in South Africa? Now, the last one I want to talk about is taking financial advice online. So as a registered financial advisor, I am not allowed to give financial advice online. My disclaimer, please take everything I say here as education or just information. It is not financial advice. If you want financial advice, you speak to me privately, or you find a financial advisor. You might have one already. There's a reason why I always have that line as my disclaimer, because what I'm doing is giving information. I'm not giving financial advice, because financial advice is personal. It's not something I can just give to 100 people at a time and it suits their needs. You are all individuals. You all have different needs. So all I do is give information so that you can do a proper analysis of, is this suitable for me? Is this something that I need right now? Because there might be something else that is a priority, which is why a financial advisor sits with you and does a financial needs analysis. So you'll see me asking a lot of information. Do you own property? How much is this property worth? Asking you a lot of questions. I am trying to establish what your need is. While if I stand here and talk to you on YouTube, or I'm standing in front of a crowd and talking, I'm just giving information. So what you do with that information is you go and sit with a financial advisor, and they will do an FNA. You will see if this is actually suitable for me. Another important thing with taking financial advice online is that there is a lot of people that are not registered with the FSCA. These are people who have no business giving financial advice. So they will actually just outright give financial advice because they don't answer to no one. They will give financial advice. They will tell you you are being scammed by these FSPs. I notice a lot of them with a big following. They will come up with things like alternatives and all that, but all these alternatives are actually replacing legit solutions that are already there in the market. But you are replacing with them, but maybe they're not the best solution for you, or maybe they're supposed to they're just something you can have with what you already with the solutions you already have. But then a person, because they want to sound like they're bringing the best thing ever, they're going to tell you, they have to use big words to tell you that the big companies are scamming you, the big companies are doing this wrong, your financial advisor is just talking to you so that she can earn money, blah 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 blah. And when they don't need anything from you, they're just protecting you. But if that person were to be reported to the FSCA, you would find that they will be in trouble. So beware of who you take advice from, but definitely you should not be taking advice online, even from me. If you need advice from me, you come to me. We talk privately, because that's how financial advice work. So very important to speak to a financial advisor. It doesn't have to be me. You might already have one. Speak to a financial advisor. Find someone who knows what they're talking about. Find someone who has a broader knowledge of the industry, not a person who comes to you selling you a funeral plan and then you take advice from them. If they're selling funeral plan only, you already know that that person is limited to what they can offer you. So if you do not go and ask about investments from someone selling a funeral plan. Just like if I don't sell funeral plans, then I have no business talking about funeral plans. So just be aware what information you're taking from people, especially online, because what's happening now is that influencers are trying to make money. They come up with the next big thing, and they don't even check, because maybe they don't even know where to check. They just come and talk to you. And I mean, if I have 500,000 people following me, I know that a good percentage of them will listen and then they will follow whatever it is that I'm asking them to do. At the end of the day, there is some money for me to make from that. I'm just making examples here, people. But anyway, thank you so much for your time. I was hoping this was going to be short, but I tried to squeeze in everything in hopefully less than 15 minutes. So again, my name is Zizo Sifuba. I am a financial advisor, a registered financial advisor, and again, whatever I say here is not financial advice. It's for information and education purposes. Please follow me on Facebook. Please share this video. Leave a comment. Thank you so much.